together. uh, do you know the thing that actors do before they do their scene? Yeah, like this.
Pickety pockety, pickety pockety, pickety pockety, pickety paw, paw.
Welcome everybody to Missoula Zoo. I'm glad you tuned in, and I want to welcome my lovely guest, which is for once Christine.
It's getting late, guys.
And the awesome YouTube creator Just Goron.
Hello.
Today we
Gotta
are
be so
going.
boring when I'm being weird. Okay, fine.
Yeah, that's fine. We've been at this for 2 hours. Haribo's keeping us hostage.
4
Yeah,
hours, man.
there,
Oh,
there,
wait, it's been 4 hours.
It's been 4 hours.
one guy managed to escape. I don't know how he did it, but Carlos had to do some personal stuff, so he's not longer with us. Yeah.
And now the crazies come out.
He's no longer with us.
Yeah, the
Rip.
chains didn't hold him, so
He tried to escape. We had to shoot him.
okay. But I promised you in the last episode, I promised you were going to see some dick. So let's.
I'm very, very immature.
let's see the dick.
There's been a lot of dicks in my life. It's okay.
Okay, I think we're going to the wrong way right now, but here you got a dick pic.
A dick pic.
Oh yeah, it's a dick pic, and also they're supposed to be in here.
You know, there's one in the middle, in the little
there
path,
one right
and
there?
also one underneath the bush.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're
yeah,
right there.
Right, a dick from behind.
Yeah.
I
So
wonder.
this is a mod, of course, by Jen or Bubbly Worms on Nexus, and the coding was done by Leaf as per usual.
Yeah, he's the code master.
What a
And this
beautiful
is-
little habitat with this rock work and the reds and the greens and the bark and all these textures.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
And the mod as well. This is really just one of those
Yeah, these modded
amazing
animals are
mods.
amazing.
Jen is freaking fantastic.
That's true, and I really love this habitat here. I mean, even though it's an African animal, you can without problem have them in this natural biome of the Missoula region. So I decided to go full on forest look, and I really love how it turned out. And if I consider what's coming next here, it totally fits and makes such a great transition.
Yeah,
And
it's just a really nice transition area. Like you still have an Africa animal for the Africa section, but you are kind of losing the theming.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
all up here there will be probably, I can't promise, but I will go to the North American animals. I will go back to them, and I really look forward to it. But today we are going to look at this little monster here, which is my reptile house, and finally Missoula got one. I really was struggling if I want to put one in. Here we can have a look from above. We can see the reptile house. We can see the bridge, which is going to the to another section of the zoo, and also the surrounding botanical garden, which has mainly educational purposes. So let's walk right into it. Okay. That was kind of weird, but yeah, it was sort of want to be entertaining, but didn't quite match it.
Let's walk right into it.
Yeah, let's get it.
Hard.
I mean, I'm very bad when it comes to designing big green spaces. and I always have the inner demon that tells me, yeah, you can design it, it's fine, it's not too much. But also sometimes I get the feeling, okay, you did too much here. And this is one of these areas where I'm not too sure why, but I like it anyway. So
I'm not a plant expert.
I love the terraces.
Yeah, I love
All
the
these
fountain
little
as well.
terraces and levels that you're making.
yeah, that's a kind of theme which goes very good with the colors of the reptile house itself.
Yeah.
Also, these leaves are pretty much in the color scheme. Of course, the terraces are a bit more washed out, but still in the same color. And
So foliage-wise, can I ask, why all the green? Why no? Why no color? Why no flowers?
I learned from Mr. Mike Sheets himself that
Hmm.
flowers are expensive, and
Right. But isn't this a botanical garden? Isn't this the very place you would have flowers? Or
this is more like an oasis. And I thought
okay.
like, yeah, we got so much color going on here in the actual botanical educational part
Hmm.
that it would be a bit too overcrowded. And
Okay.
also, I mean, I would love to get rid of some of these pieces, but when it comes to terraforming in the Frontier games, there there are some weird edges, and you couldn't do this
Yeah.
shaping, and
Hmm.
that's why I used the. I think it's from the aquatic pack, right?
Yeah, it's like the little
Yeah.
big areas of just green.
Dirt
Bam.
or green. Oh, the green ones. Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. The grassy
I love
ones.
this plant, by the way. We just
Yeah, it's
snuck past it.
this one or
Oh
another
yeah,
one.
wait, the stream froze for me. There, yeah, this one. It's
Mm.
great.
Oh
Um,
wow.
it's a lot of saplings and a lot of root pieces or broken tree pieces. I
That's
mean,
amazing.
I had to get a bit creative when it comes
Hmm.
to this botanical garden, but not too much. I mean, I don't have any idea of plants, so don't ask me what is. I was going just for a kind of randomness and also my personal aesthetic feeling. So, but we will have a little closer look when we walk through it. Um,
It adds so much to have the little signs in front,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
acting like you've got the information about the plants.
yeah, it kind of explains what it is, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
really
We
sells
don't.
it.
You don't have to tell us. We can read it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. But let's have a little talk about this building.
My favorite
It's
building, by the way. Just look at this.
it's
Oh,
totally
look at the
it's
angles.
totally made up, and I was very yeah, concerned about its. I mean, it's huge. It's very huge, and I had to find a solution how to make it look smaller than it actually is, and I decided to go fully with the terrain. So this terrain shift
Mhm.
is also giving this building its shape. And also on
Yeah.
the other side, you have a way all the way up, and also the building makes its shape in the background up. So that's the main idea of this whole building.
It's
Mhm.
just so impressive because there's so many uh, angles, perspectives that you need to take into account to build this. You've got
Yeah,
the curve, but at the same time, you're curving downwards. You're also curving around on the horizontal
yeah.
level on a curve.
It's a
And it's
nightmare. Yeah,
just
you pointed
so,
out.
it's
It's
an absolute nightmare. I can tell
It's a
because I've
curve
tried.
section, but it works.
Yeah.
Like as you were talking about, it's huge.
yeah.
I was gonna say, but it looks
Mm.
small, and then you were explaining, but I tried to make it look small, and I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, you did. Like it
Um,
Mhm.
looks.
we can have several views from the outside, and we are not going in this way because this should be one of the exits. Um,
Mm.
but let's have a little walk through the botanical garden itself. So
Like
what
a
I did
proper
here
desert
is
garden.
what I did here is basically something I missed for a long time, and I finally did it. I did a wall of shame. No, it's not a wall.
Oh, so all the people you've slept with, and then that's the next one. I see.
No, it's a wall of awesome people who helped me with this park. In the top row, raw is it? No, in the top
Row.
row. Thank you. There are people who actually built something in here or provided buildings. In the second and the third row, there are guys where I stole blueprints, or not stole. I just took them from the workshop, of course, and I have to change this one because these are presenters, but I have a lot of opportunities to put them in on other spaces or places, because this is basically the entrance for this brick theme. I have it on the other side of this reptile house as well. So I will remove them and put them on on
I love
another wall.
how you even have the little spaces between the bricks. You've got that little
Yeah,
different material.
Yeah, the mortar.
Yeah, the
That's
mortar.
what it's called, apparently.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that's amazing.
And it's also a very nice. By the way, it's a very nice place to have a little break and to regenerate yourself.
I could imagine that there would be a proper, like, heady perfume from all of these botanical flowers right here, sitting on that bench. I think there would be an amazing smell right here
Yeah, I think so too.
from all of these fresh smell.
I mean, I don't know anything about plants, so maybe they don't smell. So,
Well, imagine, spring out in the garden. It's nice. I mean, look at this angle you made on this building. God, it looks like a nightmare to do, but it's so well done. Once it's done.
And
Damn.
always had in mind that this bridge I built after I put this down is always like an extension of the building.
Yeah.
To give it a good finish.
Fantastic angle.
Can't even.
Oh, it's sundial.
Yeah, look, it's a sundial.
Yeah, it's very basic, but a nice little feature you would have in a garden, or you could have in a garden.
It's just I'm out of things to say, man. It's.
I know, it's so amazing, right? I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Also, this I don't know even how it's like the treptician, or what's it called when you split an actual picture in its pieces, and but it's not that kind, because you could imagine it's going on behind that, so you can't put it together. But it's
I remember someone I know had a painting where you were supposed to, like, you could connect them, but they hung them up. They hung them on the wall, like like there was space between them, and I was like, this hurts.
Yeah.
Kind of like a broken mosaic or something.
Yeah. And when it comes to the outer shapes here, they are not only to keep the warm in, they're also, I mean, in my idea, now I'm missing the English word, but the what's the skin of reptiles called? Like the
scales.
Yeah, and that's basically the design idea of these walls also here.
Dude, you're genius. I mean, come on.
Really cool. That's really cool.
You're too good. I'm getting annoyed.
Sorry.
Fucking hell, this is amazing.
Yeah, it's. I mean, otherwise it would be just like a boring block, but
yeah, no, it completely breaks it up, and
it is amazing.
Like even with a bit of the zigzag, just like you're adding.
Yeah, let me get the lighting a bit better for this one.
Like it's just layer upon layer of detail, because like sure,
Yeah.
you add the wood to break up the stone, but then you put in the zigzag pattern to break up the wood again,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
And
It
here you
looks
see,
simple, but there's so much complexity to it at the same
yeah,
time.
and
Ah,
here,
it's brilliant.
and here you see the slightly incline of this whole structure.
Yeah. Oh god.
And also
Uh,
yeah, here you have the continuation of the fountain theme, but this
mm,
will be the last one, I promise. Um, yeah, and here is something I'm very proud of, the idea at least. This would be such an yeah, expensive building, and you would need someone to at least
yeah.
put some money in it.
mm,
And I found this insurance company on Google. I will eventually change this to Missoula, um, but I really like the idea that this whole building is kind of sponsored. And
Yeah,
let me just put the light
I
back.
almost feel like a building like this in real life would actually be kind of like a landmark with the like who the architects or who designed it.
Yeah,
You
it's
know, we have cultural sites, museums and stuff like the new Lego house at Legoland in Denmark. I mean,
mhm,
everyone knows that it's the Bjarne Ingels group that built it. You know, just
okay.
the architecture, the thing. I feel like that would be here too, because it's such an interesting, exciting architecture.
Yeah, and I was thinking, yeah,
Mm,
give it just the name of the sponsor. I mean, that's
right.
not the final design of the sign, probably, or maybe I will get lazy on this one. I don't know for sure, but still the idea is the same. Also, we got
I think at
this.
this point it's impossible to get lazy on this one.
Yeah.
Like,
um,
no matter what you do at this point, like no one will call you lazy.
um, also
Except
we
himself, maybe.
yeah, because I
This
know.
wall on the right is amazing as well.
Um, Also, we
Such
got
good texture.
this little. Is it now a trench or a ditch? I'm not sure anymore. Um, as if I were before, but I'm not. I
Trench.
wasn't.
I think trench.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think we're more in trench territory,
Um,
especially here.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically the backstage access, and you can go all the way down to
Hmm.
the actual backstage
Oh, dude, this bridge. My God.
gate. Yeah. It's
Okay, we'll get to it. We'll get to it.
yeah. Maybe in the tech talk.
Calm your tits, Christine. Okay.
So, I'm kind of rushing it because I don't know why. Okay, this is also a Tetchet Cam trap, so excuse me. All right,
Through.
um, I made it. So
Look it up. You can
Ah,
go.
we
here it
are
is.
in the
Uh,
Oasis.
God.
We got several reptiles in here, as the name would promise. Um, but we got the Nile monitors, the I forgot the actual name, some tortoises, and the saltwater crocodile in here, but also some. I made these a couple days ago. Um,
Cool.
some implied lizard um,
Hmm.
terrariums, and I think I misspelled it, but I'm not entirely sure.
Ones that.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking so. So yeah, that's gonna be
Unless
changed.
it's sponsored by Eddie Izzard, because Izzard he has 2 cents.
All right, but here's the first viewpoint for the saltwater crocodile,
Hmm.
and I think the lighting
Water texture. Come on, make up your mind.
My
okay.
face is just
I know. My jaw is on the
it's
floor.
yeah, it's even worse than a giraffe stall. Like I have to go pick it up.
Yeah, all the
That's why this is my
supports,
favorite building in the entire park. It's just
all the
oh.
supports were also a nightmare because you have to basically adjust every single one. You can't
Yeah.
Yeah.
copy and paste them, and if
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
look closely, they have all different like patterns.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, it's painful.
It's so amazing. I want to cry.
so let's take
It's
the.
incredible. It's
Let's
incredible, Hannes. Jesus freaking
thank
Christ.
you. I will bleep that out. It's Haribo, thank you. So
Sorry.
no, I
Harry
won't.
builds.
Yeah. Um. Yeah.
Oh,
That's basically one of the other viewpoint, and I in these houses or I want to make sure that you don't get distracted by guests, and wow, and only if
You
you
crouched.
yeah, finally I crouched. Only if you really try hard, you can see the guests on the underwater view.
mhm.
But basically, you see the animals here, and
Yeah.
or you just do as they do.
Look
And
at that plant. Oh,
yeah,
Look at this pillar. Oh my god.
yeah, and also added some yeah, what's it called?
Hmm.
Yeah, whatever, pipes, pipes to it, and here you see the tortoises. Oh, we can actually see one.
Oh.
There
Mm.
it is.
Hello, cutie.
Yeah, I had to take the baby ones because the adults were not traversable for the for the area, but yeah,
Oh.
that's not too bad, I guess. Okay.
Oh, it's so lush and beautiful. Like right in front of us
yes.
as well. Just on this level, the path that you're walking on. It's so. Yeah.
It's incredible.
And I also managed to yeah, this is one water feature, and you would wonder where it's going,
How are you doing that?
and it's
Oh yeah.
basically going into this drainage, and after that drainage, it goes here into this little creek,
Oh, wow.
and then it goes back
Oh
to
my god.
No way.
Nile monitors.
Cute. Haribo.
My God, man.
Yeah, and here we
Ay,
have
ay, ay.
the usual indoor exhibits, so we
Beautiful.
don't have to
Love
get
the lamps as well,
um, they
so
are
that they stay warm.
Oh, those are just part of the exhibits.
Are
yeah,
they?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All I did is
I
basically
haven't done
the
much with the exhibits, as you can tell.
yeah.
No, you're not alone.
All I did is basically put this fake rocks,
Mhm.
alias, trees, whatever texture in front of it,
It
and
it all just works, and it just like you barely even like you barely even notice it in
mhm,
like the way that it all just works and it blends and it all just makes sense. You're not.
Mhm.
yeah,
And I love the fact that there's just a keeper right there, a caretaker or whatever, just washing the windows in front of us.
yeah.
It's so, it
Make
really just comes alive. Oh,
make it shiny. So now we are on the ground level,
just look at the
and
fence right next to us as well that you made. There's a little curve as well on every single goes out.
Yeah.
um,
Madman.
Oh, this. Yeah, we.
Oh, look at
this
that.
is one exhibit as well. And here we
Is
are
the
at
water, is that something you added or is that part of the exhibit too?
That's
um,
also part of it. Oh no,
yeah.
no, wait.
This one is
Is it?
part of it, yeah. And this
Oh,
one
okay.
is
That's
unintentionally,
amazing. Hmm.
but yeah. So we got the first view of the Nile monitors here, and that's such a zoo thing that you have all these peeking holes to it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
incredible.
amazing.
and he
Oh,
is kind of clipping, but yeah, who cares at this
He's just
point?
popping.
he's vibing
Also,
in this beautiful home.
and here you are at the point where you can decide, yeah, have a look at the crocodiles who will
Oh,
apparently
wait, but
rest here. Yeah,
but that lamp is custom, right?
that's an ingot. It's from the
Oh wait, no,
Australian
no,
pack.
that one. Okay,
Aus-
yeah, now
It's
I
from the
recognize
Australian
it.
pack, but it's shining red. So if we put it to nighttime, It should be red, at least here.
Ooh.
And also
Ooh.
it is lit at the important part. Oh, I missed that part. Okay, we got moonlight here, but all the pathway
Pretty.
on the top is basically lit.
Wow.
Also these parts for the
Yeah, this freaking thing around the path. Oh, I can't
know.
even.
I know.
yeah.
Oh.
You mean
So
the cover of the path?
Yeah, it's so
Mhm.
good and so painful.
Yeah, that's true. It's at least painful.
How long did it take you to build the entire micro house?
The entire reptiles was about.
Reptile.
I mean, I stretched it because I was going back to the savannah, and but I think in a sum it's about 2 weeks.
That's
Pardon?
nothing. Are you kidding me? This will take me like more than 2 months.
Yeah, I mean,
Ah,
kind of get used to it.
think
To
so.
problems that appear. And here we got our
Oh, it's right there. This is so realistic as well. I remember being at an actual zoo and they're just hanging out right there.
Hmm.
And it was always so fascinating to me to stand exactly like you're doing right now, seeing it from the top,
yeah.
from the surface, and it's
Mm.
not very big, and then you look underneath, and then it's freaking huge.
Yeah, and that's also a reason why I implemented these stairs in a
Hmm.
round shape a bit, because it's also
There's gonna be those annoying kids at the class, and you want to be able to look over them.
yeah. I mean, you don't want to have jumping kids, so put them on the podest. So. And also, it's opportunity to just sit down and watch them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here we got a slightly boring turtle habitat. So
Tortoise.
tortoise.
Stop putting yourself down like that. Like this build.
I mean, you have to put yourself in my position. I'm seeing this for about 2 months now.
Yeah.
So I'm slightly bored of it.
It's perfection, okay?
Yeah,
Haribo,
I'm
it's
so
perfection.
overwhelmed.
It's like more than perfection. It's like more than I ever thought anyone could actually do with like so good.
Thank
The
you.
best I've ever seen.
Like
Thank
all those
you.
little,
Hands down the best I've ever seen.
all the little windows in the rounded parts.
Yeah.
And you really just let the natural light of Planet Zoo, which is pretty freaking great if you ask me, you just let that speak for itself with the, oh my god, look at this wall.
And they're all
the time it must have made.
all part of the design.
Jeez.
So
It mirrors the bridge as well. The same shape.
Okay, that's unintentionally, but because I decided to have this design because I loved it. But
Well, it mirrors the building.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Unpurposely.
Like divine intervention.
But
God
yeah,
decided.
Since we have about 5 minutes left, so we can run to the bridge itself and have a look at it.
I feel like I haven't said much this entire video because I've just been in awe. It's ridiculous.
So the thing about this bridge is you could think like, yeah, it's probably like the circle trick, and
nope, I can already tell.
It's not the rotation trick because this
It even has like
this circle is off of this line, so all these supporting cables are off from the whole structure.
And it has that curve, right? You can see that it has that. Well, it has a curve in every direction, actually.
Yeah. So it's slightly off in every direction. It's
Yikes.
something like creating a netting. But it was something new for me, and it was kind of fun to do it. I had a.
Were you able to? Sorry, were you able to take one side and copy over on the other side? Are they identical?
Yeah, they had to
Is
be.
that possible?
Yeah,
Thank
that was
God.
possible. But not for
Oh,
but not for these.
oh,
Oh no,
why not?
no. They are copied as well. I think
It's the whole.
this is one
It's the
big
whole
group
thing.
now. Yeah, I just had to
Right.
adjust the fundaments of the whole
Mm-hmm.
bridge, but nothing more than that. So, and
The only
they are not very piece heavy. That's also
Yeah, only 446.
yeah, that's
the
also
only thing I can
Nice.
think is just why. I mean, because it looks amazing. That's why. But like,
I really like when I see in real life when I see the contrast between bridges. When you see
mm-hmm.
an old bridge, which
Mm.
is barely functional to provide the area with trucks and stuff, and then they
Mhm.
come up with colors calculated it for me. It's about $5 to $7 million, and it also could be like a landmark. Um, so it doesn't even have to be something the bridge the zoo would have to pay for. So and you would need a new
Mm.
road. But this leads me right into the tech talk, where we are talking about the backstage, all the backstage routes and all the dam situation we mentioned a few episodes ago, and
Bam.
I hope that wasn't in the field recording, but yeah.
so
What your amazing dad joke with the dam?
I really like the idea of having two different bridges, and
Yeah.
Yeah, old and new.
so you can really tell here is an history going on and a sort of developing of the whole area.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think we leave it right here, and thanks for tuning in, everybody, and we see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.